Steph Curry's deepest threes. Stephen Curry is the best shooter in NBA history, and after 14 years in the NBA, he has scored more than 3,300 three-pointers. In this video, we're gonna show you the 10 farthest shots of his career. In a game versus Oklahoma, Stephen Curry was raining shots on the Thunder, and eventually scored 46 points, which included 12 three-pointers. It was a cold night in Oklahoma, but his last shot was just ice cold.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining. The brilliant shooting of Stephen Curry continues. And he ties the NBA record with his 12th three-pointer of the game.
The Warriors didn't call a timeout, and Steph decided to shoot a three-pointer from 37 feet away to win the game. One of the plays that will undoubtedly be in the highlight reel of his career. A few days earlier, Curry scored another impressive shot. The victim this time was Josh Richardson, who was still playing for the Miami Heat.
Curry's on Wade, and Curry per night, which ranks last in the league. That's Curry, and that's 22 points in the paint here in the first quarter. Curry connects with 7/10.
During a game versus the Heat, Curry hits a 40-foot jumper to end the first quarter. Now that's what I call a heat check. The result, he was still hot, and he continued to burn through the Heat's defense. During a regular season game versus the Houston Rockets, Curry scored an incredible basket just before halftime. But what you probably didn't know is that shot will be the 8th longest three-pointer of Steph's career.
Stephen Curry from midcourt. Why not? No way. Why not? Why wouldn't he make it?
It's crazy how he makes it look so easy, and he wasn't even happy that he made it. Why? Because his team sucked that day. Every time a quarter's about to end, the best thing his teammates can do is give him the ball so he can try an impossible shot, because it's impossible for them, but not for Steph Curry. Watch Curry show the Orlando crowd some of his magic. The man always has a trick up his sleeve.
I don't know, he might. Curry from half court. Bank it in. When you got it going, you got it going. A 24-point quarter for Steph Curry, capped off by a midcourt bank shot.
Curry scored the shot from 44 feet away, and best of all, Varejao picked up an assist simply for the act of inbounding the ball after the opponent scored a basket. Our next clip is going to make you see double, as in not one, but 2 buzzer beaters. Steph's shooting skills are insane, and he could pull off the unimaginable.
Here's Turner with one, lets it fly, and it won't go, and that's the end of the first quarter. That went in, but it won't count. But why should we be surprised? Three-quarter court three.
It up and goes glass. Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Most NBA players haven't scored a shot from half court in their entire career, yet Curry did it twice in the same night. The farthest of them from 48 feet away. Although, I'm sure if he shot from 100 feet that night, it still would have gone in. And now we travel back to this past season, with Curry playing the Celtics in TD Garden. He usually plays well there, and even Lucky the Leprechaun couldn't stop Curry from making this 50-foot bomb.
And a takeaway. Excellent defense by Boston. Oh, and now Curry gets it right back from half court. And it's good! A Curry moment in Boston. Got it off in time. And drills a half court shot to give the Warriors the halftime lead. Curry gets it right back with a pick. And he's got a knack for these kind of moments, doesn't he?
This play proves that humans and leprechauns can't stop him from scoring. The Warriors were leading the Clippers by 18 points when Chef Curry decided to pull a new dish out of his sleeve. Behind the back, from half court, and nothing but net.
Off the rim, Curry has time. 3 seconds. Curry from half court. Oh! He puts it in at the buzzer!
That 51-foot three-pointer greatly complicated Doc Rivers' halftime talk. Imagine going down 21 after getting that shot in. No wonder Chris Paul had it in for Curry. But hey, they're teammates now. Steph is at it again, this time versus the Utah Jazz. The Salt Lake City franchise traveled to San Francisco with the mission of winning the game. But when playing against a healthy Steph, that mission becomes impossible.
2 seconds to work with. Curry from midcourt. It's good!
This one was 54 feet. It just goes to show that when Curry has the ball in his hands, the bank is always open. We all know Steph is the best shooter in the history of the league, and he likes to challenge himself. So on this play, he shoots a three from the opponent's line.
The three. Rudy Gay driving all the way to the rim. Steph from three-quarter court. And he banked it in! He banked it in. He got it off in time and hit it from 75 feet.
And yet another assist for teammate Shaun Livingston, who just fed the ball to Steph from 60 feet away. During the 2015 Western Conference semifinals, the Warriors had a tough time against the Memphis Grizzlies. Their defense stifled the Warriors' offense, and they found themselves down 2-1 in the series. However, they still have some fight in them, and Steph puts them on notice.
Green weaving, trying to get the shot up. No call that way. Curry flings it the other way. And he got it! What a turnaround! Curry the three!
Now the fans are upset. The coaching staff from Memphis very upset. They're throwing securities here to come down onto the floor right now.
62 feet and didn't break a sweat. This is more proof why he is the best shooter in the world. Golden State came back and eliminated Memphis, and they managed to win their first championship. That cemented the most popular dynasty of the last decade. Curry's shooting range is incredible, and his driving range, well, just watch a clip and see for yourself.
11th career appearance here at the American Century Championship for Steph. 5 top 10s, finished 4th 3 times. And as we have said earlier today and in previous years, and it's obvious he can really play.
Boy, this is right at it if it gets there. How about that?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, hey, Raj, all I'll say is this. I think he pulled the right club.
This list showed you that Stephen Curry is unstoppable anywhere on the court. So when he gets the ball, all you can do is try to stop him. And these have been the deepest threes in Steph Curry's career.